Welcome back to VTU e-Shikshana program on computer aided engineering drawing. We are in model 4 working for isometric projection. Majority of the portions we have completed, but some specific solids, the components, machine components or it may be steps, whatever, that should be covered now. So I will take two figures now. The first one is like a cylindrical portion is connected to a hexagonal, rectangular block type, and the front and side views are given here. Okay, it is something like this. Assume that I have a rectangular prism type or block, and I have fixed a cylindrical thing. It's like a bolt, square bolt or rectangular bolt type. So how to draw this? So first let me create this block. So rather keeping vertical axis, I am keeping horizontal. That's all the difference. But only thing is I have to keep it in a particular logic and then work out. That's all. Everything is same. Now let me start working for this. So instead of keeping the rectangle like this, I will keep it like this. That's all. Okay. So whatever the dimensions are given, I have to manage. So the dimensions here, the rectangle dimension is 30 is the width and height is 60 and thickness is 20. This is what I have given here. Thickness 20. This is 60. This one is 30 and this one is 20. I have to draw that. Now how to draw it? Let me start from a reference, because I am looking from left to the right. So this is the right side view. So you can see this is what the reference is. Here is the object type. So I am looking from the left to get the right view. So I must keep this first vertically. So what I do is I will create this surface, front surface of the block. Now how to create? See, this is 30-degree line because this is horizontal. This is 30-degree line. This one is vertical. So keep this vertical. No naming is necessary. This is 60 and here is the 30. Okay, 30. This is 30, this is 60. So now draw parallel lines. You will get parallelogram. That's all. So this is 60, this is also 60. This one is 30, this is 30. 30 degree. This is vertical. That's all. Next, how to manage this one? Now, before that, let me keep the thickness. 60 is 20. So, hoping that all distances are taken from isometric scale, because isometric projection is asked. So, 70, 20, 30, 60. So, 20, 30, 70, 60, 50. Everything, all dimensions must be taken from there and then mark. That's all. Now, keep this 30-degree line away from this surface because I am creating these edges. So, thickness is 20. Yes. So, this completed the rectangular block vertically placed. Okay. Now, how to complete this? Again, draw. Midpoints you select and mark because I have to keep the center. Then how much is the side? 30. 30, 30. Yes. Here you take 15, 15. Definitely you will get rhombus. 4 centers method. So create this obtuse angle corners. Join them with the. So identify the obtuse angle corners. So you get the ellipse. Like this. So this is how, let it be very light at the beginning. That's all you have to do. Okay. Next, you have to create one more ellipse here. Not necessary. So select this and draw 30-degree line. draw 30 degree line, isometric 70 you take. Then after in computer I am telling, in you will select this and then move and mark here. This center must coincide with this. This is rear center, this is front center. So say let me say OR OF. Fix OF, copy this and mark, bring it and fix it there. Then draw tangents 30 degree line only. Now in manually what I have to do is I have to create this again. Same thing I have to create. So 15, 15, you will get same figure. Okay, same procedure I have to follow. Then draw this. Okay, draw tangents 30 degree line only. Okay, 30 degree line tangents because all are horizontal. No visibility. What exactly visible? See, for example, this is colored one. This is towards the observer. This one is visible. Base is not visible. Then the surface as usual visible, but it's covered by this front solid or part of the solid is not visible. So first let me complete visible surfaces. This is visible. Draw smooth curve. Then these tangents must be available and visible. 30 degree line only. Then boundary completely available. See that it is touching it because these 2 points are key points. Next comes the solid portion which is at the rear surface, rear end. The front surface, I am going to keep this dark, yes, and this portion, from this portion to this to this are not visible, only part of the base bottom line is visible. Next comes this rear surface, and as usual, as you know, block, only visible lines we have drawn. Now we have not completed the whole solid with all lines, only visible edges we have drawn, that too here. So naturally this is the answer. So as usual, you know, dimensioning, keep dimensioning with the given reference. So here is the thickness 20 and width, this is 30 given, that is equal to the diameter of the rod, circular rod, and height, you know, this is 60. So it's short. So here is the overall length of this, can keep the center to center distance 70. So as per the given dimension, that's all you have to do. So this is about the figure 1. I will repeat. It is something like having a rectangular block and with one cylinder connected. Okay, with one connected, and the next one is steps. So anybody can understand this the portion of the segment of the step, side view of the step, and this is the 2 steps reference. How to draw this? There are many approaches. One can have a box and then do it, and any type. Now I have a simple approach. What I do is I will create this profile first and then work out. Okay, I will show you. There are 2 approaches. Both the approaches I show you on the computer. Now I will take up this. Now what I do is assume that this is the side view of the step. Here I am going to keep this way and then extend 30 degree line. That's all. Very simple. So I will remove this portion and make steps. So here is the box I take, and this is 15. The height is 15 and width is 20 throughout. See, this is 20, 20, 20, and total is say 60 here. This is 60, and this is understood. Here it is 45. So 45 means equal divisions 15, 15, 15. So height is 15. This is 20. How to do it? Now I take this again, mark here, box, you can take, even I can take box, front box type, yes. So this is 30-degree line as good as this problem, 80 and vertical is 45, okay. For simplicity what I do is, I'll do 3 divisions here, and I keep 3 divisions again, 15, 15, 20, 20. For simplicity, I just mark here, okay. Otherwise also you can start from 20 and then do all this, not necessary, very simple. Now I sketch this required, this one only I sketch, see, I want this profile, that's all. The best thing is, as I told you here, in computer, you copy this and move to a given level. You take 60 distance and copy this and place it there with reference to the last point. Or you can just go on drawing lines. See this is 80, sorry, 80. I draw 80 mm line throughout from whatever the corner you have, a selected corner, this corner, this, and also this. After getting that, you fix these points, join these points, that's all. Join these points. Yeah, I missed one line, yes. Assume that 80 I have taken. Yeah, that's all. Best thing is you draw 80 mm line, copy this and mark, then join the respective corners. That's enough. Okay. So that is how you can carry on this. Now I will finalize this, the steps. The first, the last one, topmost step, and this one is vertical surface. Second, then this is third, this one is fourth. So this is the profile. Okay. So for clarity, I remove these portions. You are not supposed to do it because the procedure must be there. Okay. Now, after getting these steps, I will make small changes and go for some modification here. How exactly that looks like? Suppose that this is not a step for a regular, staircase. This is a step at the in front of your house, and some design must be done. Yes, people do it. What I add is this. Okay, and here I make some changes. That's all. I added some portion. That means you are having step, regular step. At the same time, you have given some solid portion. There is no step at this level, at the rear end. Suppose that this front end, this rear end, no step at this. There is a simple solid structure. That's what. So here the changes are this. Here is the complete, this one. Yeah, that's all. So here, how to make it, I will tell you in computer, easy. So what best I do is, I told you here, up to 80 mm you take this profile. In this case, say this may be 25. Okay. So you block that 25 with solid. Then keep this. You keep this profile here and join the respective lines. That's all. Yeah. So this is how you get it. So now I will repeat. This is the solid portion instead of step. You can check the top view and front view now. I have solid portion, steps end here, and this particular thing, this surface is this. Again, you can also draw the top view, but not necessary. Here, this profile is this one, okay, and this extra surface is this. So surface 1, surface 2, surface 3 I can say. I can represent surface 1 here. Yeah, surface 1 I cannot see because it's top view. This is the reference, and these two are representing this one and parallel surfaces. Okay, so this is the surface here. Yeah. This is surface 3. Okay, this is surface 2. This is surface 2, this is surface 3, and this starred one is this one. Yeah. Okay, so this is how you can create this type of solids other than a regular pentagon, hexagon, square, etc. So here part of these are all a rectangular type, square type only. So we'll see what best we can do in computer. Number of this type of problems we will take and then discuss now. Okay. Let me take up the problem which you worked out. That is a rectangular block or prism type with a circular part connected to it. So here 70 mm length and 30 mm diameter is cylindrical part, and the rectangular block is 20 mm thick and 30 by 60 is the area. Now, because this is vertical type, so 60 by 30 is the rectangle vertical type. So you have to create an isometric projection of this or isometric view of this with the consideration of this as horizontal line and this is vertical line. This is also vertical line. So naturally 30 mm line is to the left of the observer. Assume that you are here, okay, you are here. Then you can take this. So either way you can take. So you can take this way or this way. Now I would like to project this cylindrical part here like this, so that if you look from this direction you can see. So this is 30 mm on 30-degree line. This is vertical 60. I am considering this as view only, view or isometric drawing. Okay, then we will convert that into scale it to 0.816. Otherwise, manually if you are doing, you can do by taking by scale. Now I will be doing isometric drawing or view, then I will convert. Next, what I do is I will take a reference line and assume that I am here. This is vertical and this is horizontal. So 30-degree line and this is 60. 30-degree line you take 30 mm and 60 on vertical line. Then draw parallels. You will get parallelogram. Now, after doing this, I have to manage with thickness. So thickness is 20. So what I do is I will draw in 30-degree line direction 20 mm 20 mm time throughout and then join them. So if you join it, you will get like this. Then what I do is you will get this. What I do is I will identify the center of this, because I have to locate the circle centrally, so that this becomes the one end of the cylinder, which is placed exactly at the center of this. So you take 15 15 and draw lines, 30-degree lines to this, because we want to have square as the reference, because box for this circle is square. So this is 30, this is also 30, 15 from both sides, down and up. Now what you have to do is you have to create ellipse here. Okay, so we have to select obtuse angle corners. These two are the obtuse angle corners. Now take this is one corner, this is another corner. So what I have to do is I have to draw lines joining the midpoints of the opposite side to this obtuse angle corner. See, this is the thing. I have to draw lines like this. Be careful. I have to draw this, yes, midpoint. This is one obtuse angle corner I have joined to opposite sides. Then again this 4 centers method you have to follow. And before you start doing this, see that these are intact. So I think one extra line has come. I will just see that this is, yeah. end of the line. Now, you see that these two lines are having these points 1, 2, 3, 4, these are the centers for drawing ellipse. Those 2 points must contain, this line must house those 2 points 3 and 4, this is 1 and 2, 3 and 4, that is what. Now, after getting this, now what I do is I will draw part of ellipse segments. Take this arc by center point, part of this, yes. Again this point as center, capital radius, capital R as radius, draw. Again 3 and 4 as centers, we work these problems, okay, as centers, part of ellipse, in 4 as center, draw this. So, this is how you get the base, the one end of the cylinder which is placed on the rectangular block or rectangular prism. If you consider this way, it is prism. If you consider in this direction, this becomes block. Okay. On the larger surface, one of the larger surface, you have this. Next, how to create one more ellipse like this? So, what you do is you can draw corners, from all corners create one more square and then do this. Not necessary. Take this way, take the center reference 70 mm, what angle? 1 minus 150, minus 150, yes. This is how you fix the line. This becomes the front end center. See this one, this is rear end center, this is front end center, this is the rear end center of the cylindrical portion, and this is front end portion, okay, OF, OR. Now, you move the entire thing here, whatever you have created, to this point with respect to this point, that is all. Now, let me select this portion, see this only that portion has been selected, and then move. This is the facility available in the software, okay. Now, this must be dark, okay. Now, you move this from this point, move, okay, the entire thing must, okay, otherwise no problem. See that is at the end point, yes, that is all. If one line is missing, we can draw a line, otherwise you retry, yes, not necessary, still, okay. I have created 2 ellipses, one is at the surface and away at 70 mm away from it, yes. Now, draw 2 tangents, 30-degree line only, okay, you cannot have any other line because the concept is this. Now, draw this line, okay, 30-degree line. I think that will go, yes, exactly it is touching this. Now, what exactly we have to do? Front surface of the cylindrical part, and this is rear surface. Rear surface is not visible, front surface is visible. Assume that this is red, this is green, otherwise it is white lateral. So, red is visible, green is not visible. So, naturally you have to draw this portion. Now, we have completed the job. Now, we have to dark the portion, visible lines. So, select these segments of the ellipse, 4 segments of the ellipse from front side, yes, and also these tangents, 30-degree line. So, it must be visible, okay. Next comes this portion, the segment is visible, yes, the segment is visible. Yes, 70, in my case it is 5.50. Now, what about these two? Again you have to take the split this and then split this at this point, yes, this becomes different entity. Similarly, take this and this becomes different entity. So, select this portion and dark this, style thickness 0.5. See, so I have completed the front part, part A, part B. Say part A I have made dark, whatever is visible. This portion from this point to this point is not visible. Now exactly half of the ellipse is not visible. Now what about the rectangular block? Yes, only this portion from this point to this point, this part of the line, vertical line, the horizontal line, this is vertical line, is not visible. So what you do is you split that again, this line, entire line at this point, yeah, this point. Similarly, you select this and split at this point. Select these remaining lines, all remaining lines are visible. It is very simple to imagine, because the solids which you work number of times, and by the time you complete this, you will get clear idea. Only thing is you must have patience and do it. Okay, so keep this track. Yeah, see this is left one. Review what exactly is retained, not complete. Yes, this one is not covered. So review once. Yeah, now part A, part B. So this portion to this portion is not visible, edges only, and back side you are not at all considered. So thin lines and all you have to keep if it is a regular problem. So this is the answer for the. So this is the given figure for you. Otherwise, they may give in words a cylindrical horizontal cylindrical part is connected to a rectangular block centrally with larger space vertical, like that they give, but normally they give figures like this. Okay. Now same way you can have a hexagonal bolt. You have hexagon, create hexagon and hexagonal block and then connect to this. Okay, same type you can do. Now let us go for steps, two types of steps which you have discussed. Now this is the top and front views. Now I have given only these two for you, these not necessary. Sometimes they give this also. How to proceed? From where you start? You know very well that this is the completed object, this is the profile. They can give some hint. You can keep this profile on the enclosed block or box, then draw number of lines of equal distance 80, that is equal to the thickness, and then do it. Or you can also create the same profile at a distance of 60 mm, taking only one length and then join them. So both I will show you, okay, how exactly you get this type. Okay. So now what I do is, at the beginning, as I told you, you keep the box type, then the front of the box you have divide that into 20, 20, 20. Here I have taken different 15, 20 I have taken. I have also done say that also. So irrespective of that you take accordingly. Say for example 15 is the horizontal width and 20 is the height. So you take that and then trim the required. So create the profile of the required the steps profile, and then take this profile to the end of the length, given length. So that is what I have done. So you take this, move and fix it here. After fixing, then you join the corresponding corners. Join this with this, and again corner, first step, second step, third step. So you remove unnecessary lines. Okay. Next comes the required step. So this is how you can, just for visual clarity, I have made shaded, that's all. These are the horizontal steps, and these are vertical steps, and these are the two surfaces. So you have the top and front views like this. Okay, this is what you get in exam, these two. Okay, this is the profile you get, this is the front view. Suppose that you get the other method you can do. So you keep the profile as I told you. Then now I have taken this as 20, this is 15. What's your change? Okay, not necessarily that 15, 20. This is for 20. This is the actual thing. Okay, people follow because vertical height is normally less. This is little more. Okay, so this profile I have taken, I have trimmed unnecessary things and then retained the required thing only. Only one front surface I have created and created one line. So I drawn a number of lines through all corners and made equal to this. You can make use of this. Suppose if there any problem, then you can keep 80 only throughout. Then join the corners. I think the first one is better. First approach is better approach. Okay, easier. Now you get this. So this is how you get the steps. Okay, from a given orthographic to isometric. These are longer horizontal surfaces and vertical height is less. The previous one is vertical height is more and longer, smaller horizontal now. Now the profile is clear. The same thing is coming. Now suppose that if you want to create this, okay, that's what I told. Some landing type. Okay, only not the complete surface. How to do it? Here is the top and front views. For that they give like this. These two they give. Okay, so to create. Now you take this front surface box you create and leave 25 mm as per the given thing. Draw one more line. Instead of shifting the entire profile till end, you rotate, you fix this to move to this point only. Okay, now you get this one. See, you move to this, then join the respective corners. You will get the required steps. Then dark, remove and dark the required thing. See, these things are not there because this is a continuous surface. Okay, like that you get this completed one. I have made this dark and this is the top and front views. So this is how you get the uh, steps of two types. Okay. Now there is one more thing I have given to you. So anyway, I have given the top and front views or side view and front view, top view. So if they give this, definitely you can imagine the blocks are kept. All the surfaces are touching the rear surface. Okay, and then front we have clearances. So smaller, bigger, little bigger. The one which is on the ground is bigger. Like that, progressively it is reducing. So this type of thing how to create. So here, unlike the previous two, what exactly I have is uh, the, uh, the building blocks. So first you create this and then next you create and then next you create. So unlike previous thing, you cannot do that. We can do it, but you need something. So what I did, I have created the first one and then fixed this size at the top of this, exactly at the center, but it is biased to the rear end touching the surfaces are all rear end surfaces are touching each other. I mean, and on a single plane, even though they are different size, they are in a single plane, centrally placed. So what you do is you create this and then draw vertical lines because all are vertical. Then join them. You get this. Next, after creating this, you create the base of the top portion, this type. Then you draw vertical lines for a given height, say 20, 20, 25. This is 15. Okay, and the dimensions of the other things are given. Accordingly, you have to do it. So after getting this, you try to remove unnecessary lines. But if this is the orthographic isometric, you keep very light line. Okay, if this is very clumsy and then number of lines are there, then unnecessary lines you can remove, and then very important construction lines you can retain. So in this case, it is understood that you have created all. Otherwise, you never get all these parallel lines, etc. So this is how you get. See, all horizontal surfaces are kept in a particular color, like light blue, and then the vertical surfaces are kept as yellow. Okay, so you can easily understand what exactly this, and then the top and front views are this type. So here it is like one after the other you get this concentric type, and this one is the decreasing size. Again it is decreasing and coinciding with a particular plane at the rear surface. So these are we get this type of problems you may get in question paper, but they give directly figures. Okay, otherwise, when wordings they give carefully, suitably they give. So this is how you work for the isometric projection, regular prisms, pyramids, and frustrums, their combinations, and also these type of things. Next, we will take up the isometric to orthographic. So till now we work problems given in words, the description and all, the positions, etc. Here, sometimes you get figures, convert the orthographic to isometric. Now we will have isometric, then we have to draw orthographic. Okay, that we will discuss in the coming sessions.